What? Four. Tell me about what this role, how'd you prepare for it? How much creatine did you take? I mean, tell me your process of bringing this guy to the big screen.
Look, lots of creatine, lots of practice in killing sharks. But it was one of those things that, like, you're aware that something big is happening in your life when the call is happening, that Ridley wants you to be in Gladiator 2, and then you just being on this road with these incredible actors and creatives, it's refreshing to know that you don't have to reinvent the wheel regardless of the scale. The job remains the same. It's about this kind of curiosity and managing a panic, and all of those things are in equal measure, I would say. But then you have the moment when you arrive to set and you're in the hands of the great Ridley Scott. But the preparation was both clearly a physical preparation, like there's probably 12 fights that required a lot of rehearsal, and then that's one side of it, and then you get into the emotional and psychological kind of detective work, which is the same with everything, I think.
Thank you. Time of your life. It's Denzel, like, it just let go, and it was so much fun. Was it as much fun for you to do as it is for us to watch? And what felt different about this villain in comparison to all your others?
The wages of sin is death. That's what I put on the cover training day. The wages of sin is death. The man got what he deserved. He was willing to do anything to get everything, and lost everything and got nothing. I hope there's a message for somebody in that. That's the message I'm sending. And not who you think. Not who you think. That's real easy. Look in the mirror. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not here to preach, but you know, the last time I've been in here, I hadn't been in this theater driving myself in about 40 years, 30, 40 years. It's good to be back.
Really is, as everyone knows, I think, a one-of-a-kind filmmaker, and so the way that he makes a movie is completely unique. He builds the entire environment around you and trusts actors to become their characters and play. And so I felt every day when we walked on set, we were in Rome. And everywhere you looked, it was all convincing and all around you. He's got so many cameras running at the same time, you don't even care to think about where they are. You just go there to work, and it's a really special way of making a movie.
It's always good to get the shoes, you know. It helps the way you walk and everything, but I like to start on the inside. And by the time I got to the outside, I wanted more. Actually, they really supplied everything that you see, and a brilliant job by props and obviously wardrobe.
Paul, very different emotional feelings for me. Like, I was aware when Lucilla died, for an audience, you're not just losing Lucilla from the second film, you're losing the person that is your emotional tie to the whole Gladiator 1 and 2. And the way that I think Connie plays Lucilla is so dignified and elegant and so fundamentally emotional that it's shattering, but also the way that Ridley is shooting it, he's directing it in a way that is honest. He's like, you don't have time to sit with this feeling. So he's consciously pushing away the sentimental choice, and he's like, you've got to go get him. And then, like, to say that, so me and Denzel shot that scene after the strikes, and it was kind of the last section of time that we had together on the film, and the film in general. And I say this, like, with great ease, that was one of my favorite times on set at any moment in my career, obviously, to have kind of one-on-one time with one of the greatest actors to ever do it, to pull up a chair beside it between takes and talk about Shakespeare, and then go, are you ready to do a fight scene? I was like, absolutely. So, like, and I think I can speak on behalf of the rest of the cast, kind of the generosity, not in a kind of like overly forthright way, but in a purely workmanlike fashion, to treat us all as people going to work together and never kind of above us, even though he just is, you know. But that's a really specific thing that I cherish, and I think the rest of the cast and all of us do. Yeah, I love shooting that with him, and It's also one of the great death faces that has ever happened in cinema.
Question for anyone.